There was a synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh over the weekend, and it was some thug that decided in his fallen state, in his anger, his hatred, that he wanted to go out and just take the lives of innocent people because he's a weak person, an evil thug. According to the Daily Mail, 46-year-old gunman Robert Bowers allegedly shot and killed 11 people, injuring 6 others, including 4 cops, at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The attack lasted for 20 minutes as he went to 3 floors in the building. Isn't that amazing? It's so amazing that there are men and women in this country who hate others because they are weak and pathetic, just thugs. And for men to hate, you have to really be pathetic. So anyway, this guy went to 3 floors of the building, and it lasted for 20 minutes. This is from the Daily Mail. Pittsburgh Public Safety Director says the crime scene is one of the worst he has seen.
As the mayor mentioned, we've had a tragedy here today. The work of the first responders has probably prevented it from becoming much more tragedy than what it is. The scene is very bad inside. There are multiple fatalities. There are at least 6 injuries, to include 4 police officers. The police officers' injuries at this time are non-life-threatening. The other individuals are critical and serious in nature. It's a very horrific crime scene. It's one of the worst that I've seen, and I've been on some plane crashes. It's very bad.
This wicked act of mass murder is pure evil, hard to believe, and frankly, something that is unimaginable. Our nation and the world are shocked and stunned by the grief. This was an anti-Semitic act. You wouldn't think this would be possible in this day and age, but we just don't seem to learn from the past.
President Trump addressed the shooting while speaking at Future Farmers of America convention. I didn't know that the Future Farmers of America was still around. I grew up as a future farmer of America. That's amazing. So the president was speaking, and he mentioned that. He also says this was at a baby naming ceremony.
Our minds cannot comprehend the cruel hate and the twisted malice that could cause a person to unleash such terrible violence during a baby naming ceremony. This was a baby naming ceremony at a sacred house of worship on the holy day of Sabbath.
Amazing. And here's where the president condemns all anti-Semitism and all forms of evil.
With one unified voice, we condemn the historic evil of anti-Semitism and every other form of evil. And unfortunately, evil comes in many forms. And we come together as one American people. I have just spoken. Go ahead. We should.
Amazing. This is pure evil. And I've said to the Jew haters, as I've said to the blacks who hate whites, the whites haters, right? You do yourself a disservice by hating other people and blaming them for your failures. Because the only people in life who blame others for other things are the ones who are weak and pathetic. And we have seen it over the last 60 years with blacks blaming whites because they're too weak to have a good life. And now we're starting to see white males, especially, maybe some women too, but I mostly hear from white males, blaming the Jews. And if you're a man and you can't deal with life and you're blaming others for your failure, as a liberal female would do, shame on you. This is pure evil. Men should know how to overcome issues, not blame someone else because they're weak. It's mind-blowing. And this has to stop. This is pure evil, absolute evil. And so, amazing, just absolutely amazing. So, do what you want with your anger, with your hatred. You can overcome it, or you can continue to be angry and be weak through life. All right? Just mind-blowing stuff. And President Trump, the children of the lie, are trying to blame the great white hope for this. They have nothing else. And I remember when Barack Obama went up to Vegas to give a speech right after that killing, that suicide, that terrorist attack in Benghazi. And the liberals had no problem with that. And now they're saying, well, the president should not have gone and did the speech after the shooting. Why not? It's not going to change anything by not giving it. They didn't say that with the fallen Messiah, Barack Obama. It's just amazing what's happening.